Divorce doesn't have to mean financial destruction, but it does require a playbook that most people never receive. This week, I walked through 6 financial blind spots that consistently catch people off guard during divorce. If you haven't seen that, I definitely encourage you to watch it. Today, I want to share some actual solutions, specific moves in the right sequence. So phase 1. Now, before the settlement is even signed, this is where the most expensive mistakes happen, because once you sign, consider getting a CDFA involved, which is a certified divorce financial analyst. Now, they can show you what $1.5 million looks like at age 75 versus taking the house. They'll model the tax consequences of every option before you agree to anything. Most people don't know this rule exists. Run the Social Security analysis before you finalize anything. If you've been married 9 years, consider whether a legal separation gets you to that 10-year mark for spousal benefits. That one decision could be worth $50,000 to $100,000 in lifetime income. And model both sides of every asset. Think about this: a $500,000 house and a $500,000 IRA. You realize this? They're not equal. The IRA has deferred taxes baked in, meaning you haven't paid taxes on that money yet. When you withdraw, you might only net $350,000 to $400,000. What looks like an even split may not be one. Now, phase 2, the first 30 days after finalization. Everything needs to happen in parallel, not in sequence. Update every beneficiary designation that you have: 401k, IRA, life insurance, annuities. Under federal ERISA law, the divorce decree doesn't override those forms. You need to file new paperwork directly with every plan administrator and secure health insurance before your coverage terminates. COBRA bridges the gap, but of course runs $1,500 to $2,000 a month. If you're between 50 and 65, maybe you should explore the ACA Marketplace, the Affordable Care Act exchange. Depending on your new income, subsidies could save you between $8,000 and $15,000 a year. Revoke and replace every power of attorney and healthcare directive. Now, this isn't a when I get around to it task. It's extremely urgent. Now, phase 3, the first year, it's rebuilding. The emotional weight lifts, but nobody tells you what comes next financially. Rebuild your retirement projection from scratch. Not an adjustment to the old plan, a completely new plan for a single household. Different income, different tax bracket, different Social Security strategy, and a different healthcare timeline. If you receive retirement assets through a quadro or a qualified domestic relations order, the legal document that splits retirement accounts in divorce, roll them into your own IRA. While they sit in your ex-spouse's plan, you're subject to their rules. In your own IRA, you control the strategy. And definitely consider a Roth conversion in the first year or 2. Your income may be temporarily lower, which means lower tax rates on conversions from pre-tax accounts into tax-free Roth account. Most people miss this window entirely. Now, here's the thread that runs through all of these 3 phases, and it's coordination. Your attorney handles the legal, your CPA handles the taxes, your advisor handles the investments. But someone needs to make sure that those pieces are working together during this transition, not after the gaps have already cost you. That's what protection design is built for. Architecture that holds everything together, especially when life is pulling it apart. If you're navigating this right now, or someone that you care about, click the link to schedule a protection review. We'll identify what's been addressed, what hasn't, and we'll build the coordination structure before the gaps become permanent.